Tempers flare in Mets Rockies game after Ian Desmond gets hit following 2 homers. After the Mets reliever yielded a second homer in the 8th inning of Friday's 5-1 loss to the Rockies, Gagnon hit the next batter, Ian Desmond, right in the back. Desmond flipped his bat in disgust, motioning to Gagnon while asking him what he was doing with that pitch. Gagnon reacted, and then the benches cleared for the first of 2 times. Box score AA. I see where they're coming from, but I wasn't throwing strikes all day, Gagnon said. Ball slipped. There were no punches thrown or ejections during that 8th inning, but tempers were certainly high as the Rockies were not pleased. Gagnon entered with the Mets losing 2-1, and allowed a 2-run homer to David Dahl and a solo shot to Daniel Murphy that all but ended the game. He then fired a pitch up and into Desmond, and 2 pitchers later hit Desmond right between the numbers, which always is a bad look after 2 moonshots. Desmond actually started walking toward first base with home plate umpire Chris Segal, but Murphy came onto the field and screamed at Gagnon, mixing in some expletives while telling him to throw the ball over the plate. Both sides slowly filed onto the field with Mets third baseman Todd Frazier intercepting Murphy, and the bullpens making the charge to the mound. Mets first base, I have no reason to not believe Gagnon, Desmond said. But that was my point, but whatever. It's water under the... Murphy, a former Met, agreed that it was not a great look for Gagnon. The first one was up and in, and then I think it was a change-up, and then he got one right in the middle of the back, Murphy said. There are a lot of guys. After it seemed everything had calmed down, and the sides were retreated, Desmond started yelling at Mets starter Jacob deGrom. deGrom walked by Desmond and eyed him down, and claims he did not say anything, but Desmond seemingly thought deGrom did. The infielder Desmond laced an RBI single off deGrom in the 4th inning. Honestly, I just looked at him and I think he thought I said something. I have no problem with him, said deGrom, who allowed 2 runs in 6 innings in a losing effort. I think it was just, the teams received warnings, but there were no ejections since crew chief Mike Winters said they did not feel that Gagnon intentionally threw at Desmond. The Rockies did not hit any Met in the final 2 innings while trying to protect a 4-run lead, but that doesn't mean the Mets are safe for the next 2 days. Let's see what happens. We're ready to play. Related slideshow. Best of the 2019 MLB season provided by Iman.
Raindrops, drop top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park.